Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your noon news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now, we want to go live right now to Elise Sandlin, who is standing by outside in Greenville, and she again has got a look at road conditions outside of a hotel where several travelers essentially got stuck and had to stay overnight. Here is Elise. Elise, what is the latest from where you are at right now? It looks cold, looks frigid. How you feeling out there?
Yeah, like you said, I'm feeling pretty cold, Charlie. I'm in a hotel just outside of Williamston in Martin County, and road conditions here, not great. I drove up here last night. It took me about 2 hours for a normal, 40-minute drive. So you got to definitely be safe out there. There have been several people that have gotten stuck in this parking lot who were driving last night and had to just pull over to the nearest hotel and then got stuck in the parking lot. So the roads and parking lots are really, really bad. Got to be careful out there, but it's also cold, lots of snow, up to a foot here, almost. Wow. Beautiful to look at, but maybe one of those things you just want to enjoy from inside, right?
Exactly. Now, as far as kind of what you've seen, obviously right now you're at a parking lot in the Williamston area. Looking out, how many DOT trucks have you seen go by, or trucks just with plows on the front? What kind of work is being done to clear the roads from your perspective?
Yeah, so where I'm at, I haven't seen anything yet. Okay. I haven't seen any cars out really, even besides just the ones trying to get out of this parking lot. Now, they did tell me they are out in Martin County plowing the roads, so they might not just have gotten to where I am yet. But I know work is being done to help clear those roads, but there's a lot of space to cover, so.
There really is. And Elise, one last question. As far as people who have gotten out, give us kind of a percentage on number of cars that were in the parking lot last night compared to number of cars in the parking lot right now. That way people can get an idea of just how easy it is to actually get out from being stuck in a hotel parking lot under the snow.
Yeah, so I mean, there weren't too many people here last night. I think everyone's tried to stay home as much as possible. Yeah. But out of the cars that were here, most of them are gone. Now, some of those had to get towed out, so not really the way you want to go. But the cars I have seen that have driven out, wheels spinning, a lot of traction, kind of trying to keep them there. And then again, it does depend on what kind of car you drive. Some of those cars, bigger trucks, not like my little sedan here. So wish me luck coming home.
I wish you all the luck in the world. Elise, thank you so much for joining me on CTV today. Again, that was Elise Sandlin reporting. She again live in Williamston right now. We'll try and check back with her through the day for more updates. But again, a big thank you goes out to Elise. Now, we do want to turn our attention also to what else is happening in eastern North Carolina. Here's a live look at what we've got in Greenville right now. We now want to turn our attention to some of the roads we're seeing across eastern North Carolina. And with that, we are now turning to a live look at Brandon Hardison, who's doing some driving around the Washington area and currently seeing again some cleared roads. Not completely clear, obviously. We certainly have. There is compact snow on the ground right there, but the fact that we can see pavement at this point is an encouraging sight. So again, this is what it looks like live in Washington. I'll let this video play, that way people can kind of get a pretty good idea of what road conditions are looking like right now in Beaufort County. Not great, but not the worst I've seen. So certainly some improvement has been done. A lot of that obviously has to be attributed to NCDOT crews. There it looks like you can see Brandon is coming up. Well, or maybe no, that is just a pickup truck. With the house sitting behind it, I thought, okay, there's a big truck with a tank on it. But no, just looks like some pickup trucks rolling around in the snow. But yeah, it's not something I encourage people to go out and drive in. This is certainly something that will be hazardous through today, overnight tonight, and through most of the day on Monday. Now, obviously, with the amount of work the DOT crews have done, at least to get the pavement showing at this point of the day, it's impressive. I'll give him a tip of the cap for sure. But there is clearly more work to do. And right now it does look like Brandon is keeping to some of the more main roads. Once you turn off onto those side roads, it just gets snowy and deep and rough. It's not going to be easy to drive on any of those side roads. You know, whenever you see a street sign, one of those green street signs coming up, try and take a turn and look. You can kind of see over on the right-hand side of your screen just how much snow there is on that street compared to the street that Brandon is driving on currently. So again, and you can see we've got a slow down here. It looks like he's coming up on a DOT truck. Yeah, the crews are obviously out there. They are working hard. They're doing a good job. The fact that we can see pavement to me right now is an impressive feat. So do want to say thank you to Brandon for, again, getting us this footage from Washington. As far as what else we are seeing across eastern North Carolina, we are wrapping up snowfall in the east. Obviously, we've got a lot on the ground. Here's another look at what we are seeing in Washington. Lo and behold, some more pickup trucks rolling around there in the parking lot just near Stewart Parkway. Now, for those of you wondering, when are roads going to be passable? That is the million-dollar question. That's the one that we've tried to answer as much as possible, but just like April said over our Facebook comments, just wait until all of that freezes tonight, and it will be a sheet of ice tomorrow morning. April, you are not wrong. You are not wrong at all. It is, again, going to be an ice rink out there tomorrow morning because air temperatures tonight are expected to drop down into the low teens to possibly single digits. We could be looking at air temperatures between around 9 to 12 degrees across many inland areas in eastern North Carolina. And right now, this is the look at the snow working its way out of eastern North Carolina. Unfortunately, right now, it does look like I'm seeming to have trouble controlling our weather system. So we'll keep this up for right now. I'm going to try to get control of our weather system. That way we can go through some of the pictures you guys have sent into Carolina Camera. I do want to say thank you to everybody who is actively sending pictures in. There's certainly more that I will be able to show. I'm trying to do it, pick out, 3 to 4 good ones at each update. And again, it does look like we're seeing more and more. The good news is we're seeing less and less snow coming down right now. Looks like the Outer Banks is now clear of the snowfall, and we are now dealing with, again, clearing skies, sunny conditions, but cold temperatures. This is going to be the case over the next 2 days, today and tomorrow. Snow on the ground is likely going to be staying on the ground. This picture sent in from Heather Wright, labeled it Otter Creek iced over. You can see again a beautiful scene, a very beautiful winter scene. It looks like something more out of, I would say, Vermont or New Hampshire versus eastern North Carolina, but no, lo and behold, when you get a storm like we had last night, you end up feeling like you're somewhere else. Thank you to Heather for sending this picture in of Otter Creek. Zach Weber sent this in of the Merchant's Grill. Supposedly, according to the sign, it's open for breakfast and lunch. Hopefully, it is not open today. Hopefully, workers are staying home and staying warm. And again, avoid those icicles. If you see icicles hanging off your gutter, don't go stand under them and look up. Don't do that. That's a bad idea. Be smarter than that. I know you're smarter than that. Zach obviously is, as he's taking pictures from the side. Thank you, Zach, for sending that one in. And love this one. This is from Susan of Buddy's Snow Day. I love black labs, and I love black labs having fun in the snow. It's just so much fun. It makes you feel like, all right, there is a positive side to this type of weather forecast. Big thank you again to everybody who's sending their pictures over to carolinacamera.tv. We'll be going over more of those pictures as we make our way through today and obviously tonight and into tomorrow. We love seeing them. Keep them coming, you guys. We, again, enjoy it. It's one of the best things about snowfall forecasts is that you get some great pictures and fun scenes after, and that's what is encouraging, is seeing people have fun even when faced with with danger. Right now, again, crews are still trying to clear Pitt Greenville Airport. This is, again, another kind of indicator of what road conditions are looking like. It does look like they do have a patch of some asphalt cleared there, but I'd say 90% of the runway right now, at least from this angle, is still looking rough. It is not looking good. So stay at home if you can. I would not do any driving today if I didn't have to. I encourage everyone who doesn't have to do any driving, don't. It's not worth it. Trust me, it is not worth it. You'll have a way more fun behind the wheel of a sled than behind the wheel of a car. Obviously, don't go sledding on the road. Those are for cars. Go sledding on hills. Anyways, before I go down too far down the obvious rabbit hole, let's talk about air temperatures right now in the mid to upper 20s, unless you're watching closer to the water where that cold, frigid air continues to bring in that very cold air out of the northwest. Winds today have kept air temperatures cold, but your feels like temperatures even colder. Right now, it feels like we're between around 19 degrees in eastern North Carolina. Low spot, Elizabeth City at 4 degrees, Windsor at 19 degrees. It feels very cold throughout eastern North Carolina. So if you are planning on heading outside with the kids, make sure that they are all bundled up. We're talking Christmas Story style bundling. They can't move their arms. It's okay. They won't get frostbite. As far as your winds, about 15 to 25 mile an hour winds still holding across most of eastern North Carolina. Over the next 3 to 4 hours, these numbers will start to come down. It's going to be a gradual process, though. So for those of you, again, along the Outer Banks, you guys have really stuck it through a very windy day yesterday, a windier night last night, and here we are still dealing with 35 to 40 mile an hour gusts along the coast. It will relax into tomorrow, I promise. But for now, still under that coastal flood warning. That goes for about another 47 minutes or so, maybe 46 and change. But again, do want to highlight that. That is a concern. Coastal flood warning will remain in effect until 1 p.m. This afternoon, here's what we've got. I just saw a comment from Bernice Davis. 140 days till summer. Oh man, it's coming up. We are almost there, but it certainly doesn't feel like it outside right now. 26 degrees by the time we hit 1 p.m., likely topping out in the, I would say, upper 20s later on today. We will see a little bit of melt thanks to the solar radiation, but it's not going to be a lot. And again, as who was that? I believe, let's see, it was April who said it earlier. Just wait. Any sort of melt that happens is going to be turning into an ice sheet coming up for tomorrow morning. So the solar energy we're seeing, the sunshine, will help do with a little bit of melting. But then that melted water is, again, going to freeze on the roads and really make for a headache coming up on Monday morning. We'll see a similar kind of pattern show up on Monday. Sunny skies, a little bit of melt, air temperatures slightly above freezing, but not enough, obviously, to take care of all of the snow. I think we'll get back, we'll see Mother Nature really lend a hand to DOT crews. By the time we get to midday on Tuesday, that's when air temperatures will be up above freezing, significantly above freezing, and we will see again, some rain showers coming in as well Tuesday night into Wednesday. With overnight lows staying above freezing, those raindrops will help wash away the snow versus sticking to the snow and creating an ice sheet on top of a snow sheet in eastern North Carolina. We don't want that to happen. It does not look like it will happen, but air temperatures right now overnight, really Tuesday night and Wednesday, right now sitting at 32 degrees. We need those up just a little bit more to really save us from more headaches. Later on tonight, it is going to be getting very cold. Tonight is going to be colder than what we had last night. So going to bed last night, my wife asked, hey, do we need to do anything for our pipes or anything? Last night, I said no. Tonight, I will not say the same thing. Do something for your pipes, whether that's allowing them to drip overnight tonight or opening up your cabinets, exposing those pipes again to more of the warm air in your house versus the cold air outside. That will help make sure that those pipes don't freeze over and lead to major headaches once everything thaws out. So That is something I want to highlight for people. Tonight is going to be cold. Tomorrow morning, look at that, 10 degrees at 7 a.m. Frigid air present in the east. But tomorrow afternoon, likely getting into the low 30s. We'll see again a little bit more melt tomorrow than obviously what we're going to see today, but still not a lot of melt will occur until we get to Tuesday. Here's a look at your full 8-day forecast, and 33 degrees on Monday turns to 41 on Tuesday. That is what we need. 40s and some rain showers. That'll take care of the snow. So kids, soak it up while you can. It's here for today. It's here for tomorrow. It'll be here at least Tuesday morning, and then it is going away. We're going to get back to, again, a drier forecast as we approach next weekend, which will be the first time we've been able to say we're looking at a dry forecast in 2026 in eastern North Carolina. Whew. And we got another comment from Brandon Hardison. My pipes are frozen. Brandon, I'm sorry, man. Sorry. You've had a rough go of it, and frozen pipes don't make it any better. Anyways, we got another question from Fat Cat Parker asking for residents. They want to know how to thaw their water pipe, how to thaw out their water pipes. In your house, open up the cabinets. Again, if you can bring your ambient air temperature within your house up and make sure that your cabinets, especially those that are along walls that you know the pipes run through, opening up those cabinets, allowing that warmer air to reach in there will do a pretty good job of helping those pipes thaw out. Obviously, again, if they've frozen already, you're kind of you're fighting an uphill battle at this point, and tonight's air temperatures certainly won't do you any favors. But if you can, again, try to bring your home temperature up, the air temperature in your house, and then open up those cabinets again to allow that warmer air to reach those pipes, especially around sinks, that sort of thing. But again, Fat Cat Parker, I feel for you. If your pipes are already frozen, not a good feeling, and I feel for you. I do apologize. I am sorry. Hopefully, again, that situation comes out positively for you versus negatively. But that's all we have time for today's noon news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour, coming up at 1. Until then, I hope you all have a fantastic Sunday. Enjoy the snow, stay off the roads, and we'll see you back here coming up at 1 o'clock.